Hello there. My name is Mr. Aurelius R, aka Donut, and since Yareli came out, a lot of people I know have been struggling to do the challenges in the Waverider quest. The one that a lot of people find difficult, of course, is getting high point trick scores. So I'm going to show you how I did it, and how, since I got Yareli, I've done this occasionally just to get a little bit of standing with the Wave Riders, or to top up standing if I've been doing races and there's just, a couple hundred points more I need. So this pipe behind Fortuna is really convenient, obviously, because it's close to Fortuna. And what we're going to do is we're going to grind back and forth along it, doing tricks along the way to get our multiplier up, and then turning around at the ends. So I'm going to do an example. I'm going to get all the way up to 3,000 points, hopefully, and then I'm going to break down exactly what I'm doing. You can also see the keyboard and mouse overlay, which should hopefully help a little bit in understanding what I'm doing. You'll notice that when I'm turning around, I am only using the mouse, not using the direction keys at all. I'm just doing one big loop with the mouse and then landing and grinding. Now, about halfway, I'll throw in a couple of tricks to get my multiplier up. You can see we're already well over 2,000 points, so it goes pretty quickly. I'm not very good at quick multiplication in my head, but yep, we're definitely well over 3,000 now. At the end, I double tap Ctrl, which does a slam. And I do that just because occasionally if you land and then you hit a bump like this or a rock, if you get basically any air at all after you touch the ground, it'll cancel your score, which can be really frustrating. So just to make sure, I always double tap Control and then I hold it down until the 3,000 point counter disappears. So you're going to charge up your jump to get up there, and then just hold down Control. Now, when you're first learning to do this, you can just ignore doing tricks. Just go the whole length, hold jump, and then practice doing the turnarounds. Now, you can see I didn't even let go of Control that time. If you want to do that just to get your bearings, that's worth doing. However, I recommend letting go of Control when you do the turnarounds, as I find it helps me get the board aligned with the pipe. Even if you don't land perfectly centered on the pipe, the game will sort of snap you into place. And if you find that you're really struggling with landing in the center and that you're ending up off one edge or the other a little bit, there is actually a mod you can get that will snap you into place. You can also see that enemies aren't a problem. You can just ignore them. They can't knock you off your K-drive. There's not much they can do. I would recommend just going back and forth a few times like this. You can even just go part way, practice just the turnaround part, and then once you get more comfortable, throw in a trick here and there. See, I just barely got a full jump there. Even if you only get a partial jump like this, oop, that was a bad example, you can usually still turn around. Anyway, now that I'm finished, I'm actually going to release enemies. Where was the third one? There it is. Some people like to go to the Pearl, which has this ring. The reason I prefer this over the Pearl is because the ring is a circle, you're constantly having to turn the camera to keep yourself aligned with the ring, which is just one more thing to think about. With this nice straight pipe, you barely have to turn the camera at all to keep yourself aligned. And all you have to do is just worry. Oh, see? And even I slip off from time to time. It happens. It just takes practice. You can see there, when I landed, it kind of snapped me into the center. And you can just practice going back and forth. Just do a single trick. You can even just do a single front flip, which literally all you have to do is just right click. Oh, that was a bit weird. Let go of control, do a single right click. That'll get your multiplier up by 2. This, occasionally the dropships will get in your way. But yeah, if you just do a single front flip, notice my multiplier is times 3. As I turn around here, I'm just going to do a single right click. Oh, that's right, you actually do have to change it up or else it doesn't increase your multiplier. So do a single back flip, single front flip. If it tells you the trick is a copy cavat, it means that you did the same trick multiple times in a row. Single forward flip. Keep it simple. If you do the same trick multiple times in a row, I forgot, it won't actually increase your multiplier. But even if you don't increase your multiplier much, I mean, once you get it to times 5, or even, you know, a little bit above that, it does not take long to get to 3,000. I'm way over 3,000 there. I always do the double tap and slam, just in case, because an enemy like that might come along and knock you, and that'll sometimes cancel your score, which is a pain. And I'm really getting inundated by enemies here. It can help to have a friend come along and just keep an eye on the enemies and clean them up as they come, so you can focus on just doing the grinding. Yeah, that's it. That's all I do. Just practice, go back and forth. If you find a different location you like, that's totally cool. It's just all about extending the trick combo by doing the turnarounds. And I found that once I started doing this, which was, you know, not that long ago, I haven't spent a whole lot of time practicing. You can see I'm pretty good at it. I find that actually after having done this, I am now better at controlling the K drive all around, and then I am able to navigate and use it more effectively, just, you know, as an alternative to the Arcwing. Yep. Anyway, that's the video. If you need any help or have any questions, just leave them in the comment section, and I will be more than happy to help in any way I can.